Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean?
God told me to stop running the rat race. Quit catering to some sheep with bad taste. Speak the truth, you gotta lead the youth. What's the real price for a piece of rap fame? Devil saying better make sure you're bad straight. But would you be at work if these were your last days? Gotta choose, nothing left to lose. One day all of us end up in last place. Worker bees enslaved to the economy. Positivity is an anomaly. Illuminati monopoly. In control of it all, yeah, probably. But what they can't control is my spirit. I'm giving you my heart and soul through these lyrics. I want you to feel inspired when you hear them. Swear the industry wants us to be delirious. Yo, I'm serious. First they put the fear in us, then they gave us phones and porn to go experience a brand new world. Then came the dopamine, flooding my receptors. At first I was oblivious, but now the real world seems a little dimmer. Social anxiety getting out of hand, can't blame us, we were all born sinners. CEOs of tech don't even let their own kids use them, it's that bad. But most parents use it to distract while they take a break, only thing that keeps the tears away. Little kids addicted, man, it's a shame. Could be making change, they'd rather play phone games. Karen's ready to explode like propane. Y'all be living in the past, fuck the old days. The time is now, can't slip into those old ways. Keep fighting, someday we'll be okay. God told me to stop running the rat race. Quit catering to some sheep with bad taste. Speak the truth, you gotta lead the youth. What's the real price for a piece of rap fame? Devil saying better make sure you're bad straight. But would you be at work if these were your last days? Gotta choose, nothing left to lose. One day all of us end up in last place. When they say, oh, you not shit, it's insecurity. Man, I swear sometimes I'll need some help with your maturity. Remember, life could be much worse instead of worrying about the next car, next watch, the image getting blurry. You gotta love the grind, delayed gratification, I'm right on time. Find something you love and do it every day. Anything to keep negativity out of that mind. God told me to stop running the rat race. Quit catering to some sheep with bad taste. Speak the truth, you gotta lead the youth. What's the real price for a piece of rap fame? Devil saying better make sure you're bad straight. But would you be at work if these were your last days? Gotta choose, nothing left to lose. One day all of us end up in last place. Give me something, I can't face it on my own. Thinking I can keep on numbing. The boom, shit, my cover's blown. Once you're in, it's easy to forget how it felt when your brain wasn't a slave to corporate greed. They feed off kids like you and me, but we get beat it, we just gotta be brave. Yeah, I was in a bad spot when we first met. Only coping I knew was writing verses. Once I took my first hit, this shit was over. 4 years later, I haven't gone a day sober. Told myself every day I don't need it. Life, it's hard, all of a sudden I'm fiending. Just need a break and escape from reality. Started thinking it was the only way, but actually I can meditate, look around and appreciate all the good things God put in my life. Instead of focusing on pitching the bat. Everybody got problems, baby, keep your head up high. Complain about backache, stretch it out, do some yoga. You feel old now, well guess what, you're getting older. Most days feeling like I'm underneath a boulder. Man, I can't wait to get this weight up off my shoulders. Give me something, I can't face it on my own. Thinking I could become someone, then shit, all my money's blown. On corporate greed they feed off just like you and me. They taught us how it's made, not how to save. Just when you're at the top, best protect your spot. We don't get them, we just gotta be brave. Yeah. Give me something, I can't face it on my own. Thinking I can keep on numbing. Then boom, shit, my cover's blown. Once you're in, it's easy to forget how it felt when your brain wasn't a slave to corporate greed. They feed off kids like you and me, but we get beat it, we just gotta be brave. Yeah. It can be hard when you don't know almost everything's deceiving. All I know is we all alive and breathing. That's enough of a reason, depends how you perceive it. Man, I hope I can be there for you when you need it, but I need someone to, we all battling demons. Protect your brain, you gotta watch what you feed it. I don't need a reason, life's a game and I'm cheating. Listen up, I've got a story to tell you. Young kid just trying to figure out what to do. Mistakes were made, but that's when he grew. Started turning into his crew, spending all their nights with booze, yeah. But as the time went on, he found something to pursue. Friends turned around quick, even clowned his debut. Thought he was shooting for stars, but he was chilling with the moon. Only one he needed was himself, who would've knew, damn. It can be hard when you don't know what to believe in. Clickbait shit fake, almost everything's deceiving. All I know is we all alive and breathing. That's enough of a reason, depends how you perceive it. Man, I hope I can be there for you when you need it, but I need someone to, we all battling demons. Protect your brain, you gotta watch what you feed it. I don't need a reason, life's a game and I'm cheating. Stop scrolling, you've got way too much to live for. The blog strolling, they turned it into a click war, but it's distracting us from our real purpose. To find happiness, you gotta look past the surface. Swear social media really turned our lives into a circus, hollowing out your soul with every purchase. Let the robots in, you're no longer a person. I don't think it's working, I guess I'll keep on searching. It can be hard when you don't know what to believe in. Clickbait shit fake, almost everything's deceiving. All I know is we all alive and breathing. That's enough of a reason, depends how you perceive it. Man, I hope I can be there for you when you need it, but I need someone to, we all battling demons. Protect your brain, you gotta watch what you feed it. I don't need a reason, life's a game and I'm cheating. If I sold my soul, I would work for the devil, yeah. So tempting to keep me on the highest level, yeah, yeah. But I would know the truth and it would drive me mental, yeah. We weren't put here to be greedy and that's settled. So let's move on. Throw your phone in the trash, ride your bike, save some cash. Could give a fuck if this shit sounds cheesy. Human beings had a chance, but we took a different path. Scientists say we got taken it's easy. I'm trying to have kids, but what if they're right? I'm trying to dream it, but paranoid, keep it in light. Guess all we have is today, and that's enough of a fight. Looks like we cheat off a bit more than we can bite. Yeah, masters distracted by plastic actions. We got the flying off balance. Atoms, I got everybody in trance. All of us bright minds and brains. Talents working every day in this race. Until our souls vanish, the shit slanted. I'm never getting ahead, they've got me planted right where they want me to be. Since elementary school, it's been driven into your school. Most of us were born fools, we've been conditioned by the time we get old. Every day Satan hopes to kill God's creation. He uses us, you can see it once your mind awakens. But it takes time, hierarchy of needs. On slow pace to bring great elation. So let's unite against a greater evil. It's urgent, instead of always wondering what words hurt. We gotta examine past trouble like a surgeon. If the water will leak, pour me up till I'm thirsty.
Hey, how may I help you today, sir?
Marble black 100s in a bag for all my shit.
All right, that's gonna be 10 cents charge for the bag, just to let you know.
Oh, well, good riddance. What the hell for, son?
I don't know, the environment?
Well, I never heard of that. I'd like to have a word with your manager.
Well, I am the manager, but there's flyers on the way out about how you can make a difference.
Oh, man! What has this world come to?
Listen, your ignorant diesel-burning ass got us here in the first place, my guy, so don't give me that shit. You know what? I think you need to have a talk with God.
Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean?
God told me to stop running the rat race. Quit catering to some sheep with bad taste. Speak the truth, you gotta lead the youth. What's the real price for a piece of rap fame? Devil saying better make sure you're bad straight. But would you be at work if these were your last days? Gotta choose, nothing left to lose. One day all of us end up in last place. Worker bees enslaved to the economy. Positivity is an anomaly. Illuminati monopoly. In control of it all, yeah, probably. But what they can't control is my spirit. I'm giving you my heart and soul through these lyrics. I want you to feel inspired when you hear them. Swear the industry wants us to be delirious. Yo, I'm serious. First they put the fear in us. Then they gave us phones and porns to go experience a brand new world. Then came the dopamine. Flooded my receptors. At first I was oblivious. But now the real world seems a little dimmer. Social anxiety getting out of hand. Can't blame us. We were all born sinners. CEOs of tech don't even let their own kids use them. It's that bad. But most parents use it to distract while they take a break. Only thing that keeps the tears away. Little kids addicted, man. It's a shame. Could be making change. They'd rather play phone games. Karen's ready to explode like propane.
You waved your flag up to the sky and almost stopped the guy. You fell in line for me to find the cab. Now they kept you in the dark. Strip it on in the round. If it's out of sight, never happened, la la la. But you asked for cash or anything you wouldn't mind to spare. You said a lie, how is my mind and prayer? You take it if you dare. Just like that, she got real and you didn't know how to deal. And you walking on air. And you walking on air. Yeah, you walking on air. You look behind into a sea of randomness and despair. Couldn't seem to figure out how you. And then one got there. And out of your mind, now you just don't get around there. And you walking on air. And you walking on air.
Love being in like with you. No matter how much you piss me off, you keep me humble, grounded, and I love that about you. You really make me happy. I was hurt because I felt like you had so many chances to ask me, and that's how I know you're probably being honest about your no feelings toward me. No feelings toward me. I really wish I could start swallowing my.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to The Reading Sound, a live stream podcast by me, Daniel Hill. And today's a special day. And we've got my good friend Justin Grace in the studio, and we'll talk to him in just a second. I wanted to do a quick introduction because I realized I never mentioned why I chose the name The Reading Sound. Now, I knew I would choose a name because I felt like this sort of thing needed one. I had this original podcast idea that was called Musical Mayhem, the podcast live, a 3-part series, like a super obnoxious long name. But I decided to go with something simple because I figured, who are we going to be talking to? The people I know. Where do the people I know live? In Reading or the North State or around here. And there's something my dad and I talk about, and that's San Francisco. They had the Grateful Dead and all the bands from San Francisco, and they kind of formed this San Francisco sound. And then you got all that, alternative awesome rock from Seattle, and it had the Seattle sound. And we're looking at this booming culture in Reading, the theater, the arts, music, and it's not gonna be long before there's whatever the Reading sound is. And I also don't mean it in terms of the Reading sound. So we're talking about, this particular sound of Reading. It also works as, hey, we're making sounds in Reading. We're talking into a microphone. This is, and it's not the sound of all Reading. I'm never going to have every musician and artist on this show. So by no means am I trying to monopolize what the Reading sound is. I just thought it was a cool... Hey, we're still working on this little studio setup. So we named this podcast The Reading Sound, and I just kind of wanted to talk briefly about why, man. I think Reading's a really cool place. It's booming. There's a lot of particular bands in here that I think are incredible, and it's only a matter of time before people are like, oh my gosh, look at all those awesome bands that came out of Reading. So I'd love to catch some of them beforehand. And we're making sounds in Reading, hence the Reading Sound. All right, that's my little introduction. I'm glad you're here. If you haven't, please like and subscribe to the channel. It's going to help out a ton. I'm going to mention this guitar behind me in a bit, and why, if you subscribe now, it's a really good idea. But anyway, I'm going to fix this light, and let's say hey to Justin Grace. Oh, whoa.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, we're still working on this lighting setup, but thanks for having me, man. I think what you're doing is amazing, bringing the people around here together, the artists, and I see it going real far, and I'm so blessed to be a part of it, man. And, so I feel like Reading, it's been slept on for a while. We got a lot of, amazing wilderness up here. You could go an hour each direction and hit a whole different climate, and Reading's population's been, on the rise. They got a bunch of new buildings going up, so
I live in one of them.
it's trippy.
Downtown Reading is crazy. The amount of money they've invested into this place. I live what I think is a badass home studio. It's in an affordable housing unit. I'm not going to tell you how much I pay for rent, but when I usually tell people, they go, seriously? And when I tell them that I don't pay for utilities, they say, seriously? This place is super cool. It's never been easier to live here. When we were chatting on the Arts in the City podcast a couple weeks back, you were like, high minimum wage, cheap rent.
Right.
It's kind of it's a golden opportunity, and the amount of venues that have already been established here or that are also popping up. Any new restaurant that's opening, they're having people come in and play music, and there's lots of businesses, restaurants that are hanging artwork, lots of local curation shops, local art galleries. The Art Hunger at the Oddfellows building takes anyone from children to the oldest folks, and they'll highlight your work. They'll see where you're at in your process and be like, all right, let's hang that up. Let's get you some exposure. Let's treat you like an artist. So if you come here, you'll be treated like an artist for sure.
A lot of bubbling opportunities for sure. Don't sleep on Reading.
Don't sleep on it. So, Justin, how you been? I'm gonna look at my little notes here. Welcome. You just put out a new EP.
Yeah, new EP. Just refurbished a couple tracks off the last album, and got our podcast excerpt on there. a couple acoustic versions. So, but I just needed something to kind of get the ball rolling into this next era here of singles I'm going to be rolling out. It's been a lot of life changes. I quit my job just to go full-time music. Everything just kind of happened all at once, and I felt like the universe was just tired of me wasting time doing something I'm not supposed to do, and I just went all in. I had to sacrifice a few things, but you know that all good things come with a sacrifice, and I'm back home now, living with my mom and helping them out, and they're helping me out, so it worked out. So gonna be hoping to hit the road here once I get my car fixed up and just go, play music just all around California and Oregon, and just get out there and meet people, and not be tied down anymore. Because ever since I graduated high school, I've just been working like full time, and it's just so hard to have the energy to actually create afterwards.
Well, getting real, maybe a little too real for an arts show, but do you have like, I mean, you don't have to answer this, but do you have like any, like, I know a lot of people have like student loan debt or something like that. Like, do you have debt that you have to pay off? Like, have you bought a car, or like, did you lease a car? Are you paying for something right now?
I'm pretty debt free, so that's a miracle for sure.
Cause when I think about wanting to hit the road and stuff, it's like, all right, I better hit the road and make sure I'm making enough profit so I can pay off my student loans, or whatever it is. That
right.
Guitar I financed or whatever BS I keep buying.
Yeah, no, that's real. I'm blessed to not have anything holding me back, but at the same time, it is going to be tough. It's a lot easier said than done. If you don't know what you're doing, it could go really badly out there. But yeah, no, I'm stoked, and
I learned a great lesson at one point, and somebody told me, if you walk down the road and you look for somebody and you're like thinking that people are out to get you, chances are, if you look around, there's going to be someone who would, much rather take from you than like share or give with you. But simultaneously, if you walk down the road with a positive mindset and you're looking for people that are going to brighten your day, and you don't let negative energies get you down, you'll find those people as well.
For sure.
So,
yeah.
and of course, there's always a bit of variability. Like, sometimes things are out of your control. That's like a weird thing about being human and interacting with other humans, is there's nothing stopping another human from exerting their control and influence over you. And it's up to us to, you can either block it out of your mind, but if it gets physical, then you have to use your body as a defense. And it just keeps, it can be as esoteric or as like, skin to skin as you want to make it. But it is a crazy world out there.
It is, man. No, for real. But no, I think energy definitely attracts, and just try to keep positive thoughts going, and your thoughts can kind of form the reality that you're creating for yourself.
In some way, we sort of created this reality together by, chatting through these phones, which we all take for granted, and we think that these are just like normal in our day-to-day life, but we just like communicated through like the cosmos and space and time, and we agreed that we would meet each other here, and now we found each other, and we sort of created this reality where we don't have to worry about getting hurt right now. Like,
right.
We have found a spot together where there's really not much to worry about. Like, the only thing we have to do is like make art and have a good time.
Yeah, man. No, I like it. I'm glad we landed right here, man.
Me too.
I'm grateful. But yeah, man. Should we get on to the first track?
I think so. Yeah.
For
You want to
sure,
play
man.
something?
Yeah, that's what we're here to do. Make some music.
Heck yeah, man.
Eventually, we be making some beats and stuff, but we're just gonna keep it light today.
Hey, if you're watching the stream, I see we got a couple of you. Say hey in the chat. We'd love to know who's here, who's hanging out. If you have any questions, if you just want to say hi, feel free to comment with what we're doing as we're doing it, because it's always fun just to have a little energy to bounce off each other, you know. But thank you for tuning in, and please do subscribe if you haven't already.
Should we save ours for later?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Shoot. This is one that I wrote when I was just having a bad day and I needed to just kind of smack myself into reality and remember what's important. And now I kind of listen to that song whenever I'm having a bad day. It's off my most recent album. It's called New Day. Yeah, every day's a new day, so don't look back. The sun's shining, that's a sign. Get back on track, and sometimes you gotta find a way. It's usually not as easy as you think. Remember that the ones you lost are watching over you, doing everything that they can do to steer you in the right direction. At least you got something to pursue. Chances of being born looking pretty slim, narrow it down to still being alive like shit. This song to me was like therapy. I was just feeling pretty dim, cause sometimes you gotta remind yourself life ain't supposed to be about work and stress. I've got a whole lot to get off my chest, gotta pace myself, I'm running out of breath. Keep up that delusional optimism. Someday soon everything will be okay. Would be way worse if I wasn't living. Matter of fact, today's a great day. Everything falling in and out of place. A world too fake to face, divided by sex and race. The industry ruined most of y'all's taste. Nowadays mostly clowns get played, yeah. Working too hard, I need me a break. Way too young to be having backaches, but I'm stuck. These bills gotta get paid. Inflation raising faster than minimum wage. And gotta focus on counting the blessings. And meditation will fend off this depression. These memories are all we take to heaven. Remember, it can only take a second. Every day's a new day, so don't look back. The sun's shining, that's a sign. You're back on track, and sometimes you gotta find a way. It's usually not as easy as you think. Remember that the ones you lost are watching over you, doing everything that they can do to steer you in the right direction. At least you got something, at least you got something to pursue. At least you got something, at least you got something to pursue. At least you got something, at least you got something. Got something, at least you got something to pursue. Yeah, it's a new day, y'all. Stop sleeping on yourself.
Yeah, Kaylee Nicole's in the chat. I guess I'm on the ladies.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh no, it's David. I guess I'm on the ladies account, but what's good, y'all? Yo, what's good? What's good, brother?
That's the homie right there.
I've been hella stoked to see y'all making that content together. It just brought back all the good memories, man. So hope you're doing good, bro. I can't wait till we're all jamming. I was thinking about your David, your electric guitar. It's kind of like, is it like yellowish?
Yeah.
I was kind of dreaming about it the other day because I just remember the last time I held it in my hands, it felt like a butter, and I've been dreaming about a guitar that feels like butter like that for a while. So
action lower than, my credit score, dude.
action lower than minimum wage.
Yeah, for real. That thing's slippery.
All right. Oh wait, I got a segment.
Let's get this segment going. You got a little sidetracked.
Breaking news.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yo guys, welcome to the news, and I got a couple things to talk about today, and it's mainly theatrical stuff happening in Reading. There's 3 productions either ongoing or coming up that I plan on seeing, and I thought I'd share them with you in case you are a fan of live theater. The first one is one that's currently underway. It's called Anything Goes. It's over at Reading Performing Arts Center on Bocelli Lane, and it stars a handful of folks I know, and I feel bad just calling out one person, but this is someone that I've worked with in shows before, Samantha Batista, and she is definitely one of, if not the, but definitely one of the best, actresses and musical theater actresses you can find in Reading. So I haven't seen it yet, but I know if you just want to be blown away by a particular individual, Samantha, Anything Goes at our pack is good. And of course, I'm sure the rest of the ensemble is fantastic as well. And I'm not trying to make it seem like none of them are, because I also know the director, Brandon, who is insanely talented and awesome. So that one's exciting. The next one is Beautiful, the Carole King musical. If you like Carole King, she wrote Hit on Hit on Hit. And that's at Axiom Theater, starring Lizzie Stockson, who, again, absolutely tremendous, a local director, a teacher, and a musician, and a really great one at that. And so she portrays Carole King, and that one's selling like hotcakes. And the final one is, of course, the Percy Jackson musical at the Cascade Theater, which is right down the street from where I live. So that's just a big one. Everyone in town's going to hear about that, but definitely worth a watch. And maybe I'll see you at one of those 3 shows. And that was the news. It was theatrical news today.
Woo! Dude, y'all better be there.
I'm going to Anything Goes tomorrow night, which is exciting.
Right on.
We talked about maybe wanting to do some reactions.
Yeah, dude. Some cringy 4-year-old music, dude.
You want to kick into like an old video that we worked on together, or like an old song or video, and just like give it a watch and see what's up?
Dude, back in our prime, man. Let's see what's up.
Let's see what's up.
We've been doing this for a minute. But
we'll go like this. What do you want to watch? Like, should we do like a Highway 3, or should we like Justin Grace, Daniel Hill, What Made Us? That's a visualizer, right?
Oh, you could do the one in the studio.
Oh, dude,
this very studio.
I've actually watched this one recently, and I feel like my performance is really whack.
Yeah, I feel that way too about a lot of my old stuff.
Yo, what about Life to Begin? Oh wait, that's also a visualizer, huh?
Yeah.
I kind of want to see like a music video.
Right. Shit.
Oh yeah, these were all visualizers, kind of.
I don't know if we have any together.
What about that? Oh, dude, I love this song, bro. Oh no, Cupid. I love Cupid too.
Yeah, Germ Deasy actually just released his album today. Go check that out.
Oh really? Yo, I'm all about that. That guy just goes crazy, stupid with that crossover, bro.
There's Davey Legend, dude.
Yeah, Davey.
Local talent.
I just played a show over at Davey's new venue, the Rabbit Hole, and that was cool. I accompanied Michaela Rodman. What about like Time to Leave?
For sure.
Should we do that one? Yeah.
That's the one. I knew we had one together.
So just so y'all know, we are on the channel Dyed in the Wool. This is your channel?
Yeah. Just like our collective, which started with a few people, and now it's just me and my brother. But we're hoping to branch out eventually, and we feature a lot of local artists, and Daniel's been a big part of the channel too, and yeah, I mean, I believe if you're an independent artist, you kind of need to have like a separate brand attached to your name besides just
your name,
because you can only sell so many Justin Grace shirts, but if you have like a whole brand connected with it, that's a whole opportunity. David
wants old Highway 3. Maybe we'll do that after that, but this is
old Highway 3.
This is new old. This is this is probably the peak Highway 3.
Yeah.
This was just creativity in a hotel room on tour.
in Utah.
Yeah, like so that's actually a really good thing to point out. Like we were in a band together and we went on tour. We had like a van, you know, like what was his name? What was the guy with the Bruce? We had like a generous donor who was this elderly gentleman who just like gave us $10,000 and brought us an RV and drove us around on a tour through Utah and Oregon and Washington. Yeah. Remember the Hive in Seattle? That venue we played? That was like...
Yeah. That you live and you learn.
You live and you learn.
It was a great experience.
Let's relive and learn right here with
sure, let's
with
go
this.
back a little bit. Thank you, boy. Shit.
That's my car.
Your way is not my way. So don't tell me what to say. Just because it
kinda look the
works for
same.
you doesn't mean it works for me too. Nah, you're always making these damn assumptions that just make me wanna scream. I can feel the storm a coming, and I think it's about time for me to leave.
I heard some people say I'm losing it. My mama tells me every day to quit the foolishness, but I've been swinging in the dark for a while now. I think I landed a few, so don't be surprised when the bruises hit. The flow, I be switching the dough, I be getting. They say I'm living life with no discrepancies. My bros, we say villains, I get in my feelings to make sure I can cook up my own recipe. You can tell I'm winning just by my accessories. Last time I checked, I've been living life on extra speed. Smoke to take the pain away, now that's a felony. But if I wanna overdose, I'll have to hit the pharmacy. I swear, bro, why don't you believe me? I'm rubbing the bottle, I don't think the genie will ever come out. That's what life I'm about, I'll work it just pout. I'm sick of the doubt you do for clout. Don't make me shout, just keep swimming, I'm a shark, you're a trout.
What was that?
I'm gonna leave the rap flow back then. If I'm rapping now, it's like melodic.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just rapping.
That was rapping. But I'm glad it exists. Shows progression.
This was cool, bro. This was our Douglas City studio.
Take it away, Ben.
Ben Harper on the keys. Yo. Gogan's getting married. Oh, they're trading. Robbie.
Shout out Robbie.
Is he?
I'ma head out. I got no time for that hate and the doubts. I'll stay them good hands and press in the skies. I might practice
like
my
this
high
guy a
jump and
lot.
dive in the crowd. Faming the things they be getting so loud. Never gonna quit
stop
until
until
the
the
tour is
tour is
sold
sold
out.
out.
Looking at my life, I can't believe it's so wild. But I stay up on my grind and give that haters my smile. I've been at it for a minute, no limit, no second guessing. Winning is a given, like Pippin, there ain't no question. Sick with every gift that I'm spitting, it's like a present. Thinking that
I
I'm
remember
with
all
the
of
city,
this,
now
bro.
wait a second, I've been saved by grace. I was in a bad place, now I see God's face. Why they on my case? I did change my ways every Sunday. Pray should be in the grave, but I'm alive today. Come on. Your way is not my way. So
I'm gonna
don't
need a
tell me
choreographer on my
what to
next
say.
video.
Just because it works
dancing
for
with
you.
drones.
I got a choreographer for you, bro. Bobby Millhouse, where you at, Bobby? Standing in the water, bro. How high were we?
Wild life, dude.
So don't tell me what to say. Just because it works for you doesn't mean it works for me tonight. Yeah, dude. This is one of my favorites we did. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why this is one of my favorites. Bro, you did that reverse shot. Getting back into bed. That was sick. Okay.
Blast from the past.
Let me tell you why that's one of my favorite things. Let's open up this chat real quick.
What's up, chat?
These old MacBook productions are still intense, bro. Yeah, aren't they? I think so. So here's yo, thanks for joining the chat. We gotta say hey. We just reacted to an old video that we put together, and I want to talk about why I liked that one. Highway 3, awesome band, great experience. I chatted a lot about it yesterday. If you want to hear more about my thoughts, go take a look at that. Yo, what's up, Tyler? Hey,
How you doing, bro?
yo, I've been meaning to send you a DM. You want to be on the show on Monday or Thursday? All right, let me know.
Run it.
But the reason I like that is because this song that we wrote and it turned into a cool collaboration, we wrote it like on tour. Most of the other songs we worked on, it's like I'd write a song, I'd bring it to the table, we'd play it for a long time, and you know, they'd be good, but they would kind of, anything has the risk of becoming stale. This was not stale for me at any point. Maybe it became stale for you because you probably did all the mixing and editing and ran the video and stuff. But for me, it was more along the lines of, oh shoot, like we're out here living the life. We're playing our songs. We're making a new one. We're in a hotel room. We're recording tracks and sending them to each other. We're scheduling, you know, time to just like meet up and do music video stuff. And before we knew it, it was done. And it felt like an organic process.
Right. Yeah, I've heard a lot of artists make their best songs on tour, just from all that energy, you know, just going from show to show, not being worried about, you know, being at home or anything, just free out there. Free spirit.
There's something liberating, especially when you're like still on the top half of a journey. Like for me, I've noticed if like a friend comes over and they're staying over for like 3 days, the first day and a half, fantastic. Once you start pushing into 2 days, then it's like you really have to start being glass half full, or like being okay with somebody leaving, you know, going off on tour. You know, if you haven't crossed that halfway threshold, you're just out there going.
Right. No, for sure. Yeah, it's insane the energy you get out there, just from, you know, the live reactions, playing for people, and, you know, people hearing songs for the first time that you've been playing, you know, 100 times. It might just hit that one person a certain way, and then you realize, oh, this is the one, or maybe I need to take it in this direction. And it's really a powerful thing for musicians to experience.
I think my favorite show that we played together with Highway 3 was Frog and Peach in San Luis Obispo.
That was live, yeah.
I got a girl who gave me a $1 bill with her phone number on it.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend, and I respected that relationship. But it felt cool to be treated like a rock star. Not like that's the way a rock star needs to be treated. Like women need to give you their numbers. We were playing good music, and I think I was looking all right that night. But it felt really cool. It felt really cool to be like, and that bar, Frog and Peach, we were playing on like the Thursday night farmers market day, and it had like hundreds of people. And they paid us extra, and they invited us to come back. And there was a dude there after the show that was trying to get us to play at some festival, and it never worked out. But it just was such a cool networking moment where it felt like, oh, if you do just get your band and go out there and start making music, and you do it well, and you capture that energy, this can happen. And then, of course, the tour ended, or we came back, or whatever. And
yeah, I mean, shoot, I mean, you gotta appreciate the small shows too, you know, and there's only a couple people listening, but
like this stream.
Yeah, I mean, shit, they might chime in at some point, but yeah, both ways are cool though. I think you get a little tired of playing for 10 people over and over again though. That's kind of what discouraged me from performing for a while. I had to take a step back and be like, you know, this internet thing is a huge opportunity. You know, so many artists are making a living just by posting every day on their social media, you know, in a clever way. And so I just want to focus on that until I build a big enough audience and do a little tour.
I mean, especially when you're playing drums and stuff, man. Like being a musician, I saw a really cool Facebook post about like a musician asking for like $600 to play a show or something. And someone was like, well, we can't do $600. And the musician was like, well, maybe you can hire me as a consultant for $100 and I'll help you tell you what you need to do. And like, okay, that's cheaper. So he's like, okay, so it'll be $100 for the consultation. And then, you're probably going to need to invest in a PA. So that's going to be, like at least a few $100s for a really cheap one. And then like, a nice microphone and maybe, some stands and then some cabling to run to the mixer. And then like the amount of stuff that goes into being a band that brings your sound and can sort of guarantee quality. All this stuff will be patched together. The sound will exist at a volume that makes people feel things. And it adds up quick. And it's some of these gigs, when you're out on the road without a booker, without a manager, and you're playing these small bars and you're just trying your best to get people into these shows, man, it takes its toll.
Financially, mentally, physically.
It takes its toll. And if you're not like capturing these live shows, it's like you could play the best show of your life to a crowd of 10, which I think we have probably before. And what do you do with that?
Yeah, man. I mean, you just look back 10 years from now when you're playing for 100,000 people and you just have that extra gratitude because you did those hard shows, just, I mean, you just got to get past the humiliation of it, and just realize at least, hey, at least these 10 people came to see me, and I want to make their night better.
I'll play for 10. I just a few weeks back I played for 4, and 2 of the 4 were the people that own the business, and it was one of the best gigs I played. And the people I talked to, we had connections that we had no idea about. And all of a sudden I'm talking to these folks, and we're really connecting on a pretty nuanced level about other folks we know and music in the community. And it was a sweet gig, and it was 4 people. And I think as long as you're prepared and you read the room and you're kind and you share songs, you have that interaction, it can all pan out. I think we just gotta always kind of be as optimistic as we can be, and always do our best. And sometimes our best isn't the same level as it was the last day, but if you're still doing your best, that's how I feel right now. I'm a little tired. I mean, hey, I've been doing this is day 4, and I'm proud of myself. We should probably get to the word of the day.
I'm proud of you too, bro.
We should probably get to the word of the day.
I agree.
Because this is what I've done this week.
Consistency, man. Nothing but it. That's all you can count on sometimes. Every day is a new opportunity to, for a video to go viral or, for that next song to take off. You just got to keep trying every day.
It can be hard because we're all gonna go to sleep, guys. We're all gonna get tired and go to sleep. And some of us might even have to wake up earlier than we wanted to. And then we start the day tired. So how do you manage to fucking follow your fucking dreams and make your life your chances are, whatever your name is, that's been your name since you were a baby, and that's what you know your life. How are you going to take your life and make it as fulfilling as possible? Because if you're not making your life as fulfilling as possible for yourself, following your own internal desires, well, what if you look back someday and you're not fulfilled? That's like my biggest, that's my number one worry in the world, is that I'll look back and I'll say, I could have tried harder and I don't like where I'm at right now. I can't have it. I can't have it. So I've decided on consistency. I had an epiphany. I wasn't sitting under a tree, but I had an epiphany, and it was do this. And so I'm doing it, and I'm going to do it consistently, because I could have been like, I'm tired today. Well, then I probably would have tomorrow. I would have been like, still tired. I'm a pretty tired guy. So I've decided on consistency and doing my best, which is just showing up and pressing go and a little bit of prep beforehand, you know?
Right. And, you know, the chat's holding us accountable, you know, we're doing this for your guys' value, and, you know, it's going to come back to us too, just, staying consistent. And I'm trying to do the same thing, you know, post a reel every day, and, it's definitely tough, just trying to build those habits every day, but just remember, you know, as soon as you go one day where you think, oh, I can put it off today, it doesn't matter, you know, that just reprograms your mind to just break that habit already. And so we just got to really focus on staying true to it every day. And if it's the thing that's really the universe is really calling you for, you know, it should be, you know, it should fire you up, you know, if that's where you're supposed to be. And just use that fire to create the best stuff you can create. You know, all we have at the end of the day is, you know, we're going to have people that are sad for us when we die for like a month until our funeral, and then 9 months later they won't even be talking about us anymore, you know, we're not even going to be in their head, you know. So all you have is the legacy that you create with the, you know, the art and the impact that you have on other people.
There's so many great examples of that in society. Like like one band that I really love is the Grateful Dead. I'm having Don Potter on Tuesday, and him and I are going to react to an album by the Grateful Dead. It's going to be fun. It's like an old head and a young head, or at least I'm trying to be. But it's like, you know, the main guy, Jerry motherfucking Garcia is dead. Sleepy Danny. Jerry Garcia is dead. But guess what? People are still listening to it. People are still playing it. There's like cover bands selling out venues, touring everywhere. There's like Dead & Co. are going to be playing at the Sphere. Like John Mayer has stepped into this role.
Mm-hmm.
They left behind such a legacy that impacted so many people around, you know, the world, especially in like California and, you know, and beyond the rest of America, I'm sure, because they played all over. But they left such a legacy behind, you know, Jerry and company, that he lives. There's been times where I've watched the Grateful Dead movie, or I've gone to one of those like, you know, Grateful Dead meetups at the movie theater, and God damn it if Jerry Garcia doesn't look at me and smile. God damn it if he's not looking at me from the past, because you can see truth in someone's eyes. Like the reason a good movie will be a good movie for all of time, obviously editing and the whole process, but what are the cameras capturing? It's usually like a face, and what's inside that face? It's like the eyes. And then we're looking into someone's eyes and we're deciphering whether or not they're telling the truth. And when I watch some Grateful Dead live shows and stuff, I can look into Jerry Garcia's eyes from the past, and he can look at me and be like, yep, I'm telling you the truth, man. I'm giving you my heart and soul through these lyrics. He'll tell you his version of the truth, and I think that legacy has lived on. So hopefully, I'm trying to stay alive, guys. I'm trying to stay alive. But in this archive, hopefully if someone comes back, you can get a little bit of truth out of this, because I'm not trying. Why did I start a podcast if I don't necessarily? I like to talk, but if I think too much about it, woo-wee. You got to be careful what you say sometimes.
Yeah, no, for sure. But no, that was really interesting, you know, touching on that, like the energy that he recorded, you know, is imprinted into the DNA of that song, those sounds. and his energy will carry on every time it's played. It's pretty miraculous, man. But no, I mean, you actually got me really inspired to start live streaming too, and I'm introverted too, so it's gonna be tough trying to talk to the chat for 2 hours. So I'm gonna just be making beats. Y'all can work alongside me, see my what's going on behind the scenes of the movies that I really want to make. But speaking of that, I just got this music video shot for this song that's coming out on March 13th. So
that's the first official date announcement.
this is it. So y'all the first to hear it. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole new era of music, post heartbreak.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys can relate to it. And yeah, I think should we rock another song out, dude?
Yeah. You wanna play another one, or do you wanna do that collab one we were looking at?
Let's run the collab.
Sick. I was kind of hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to hear this guy spit on a track.
Hopefully I remember the words, bro.
Yeah. Same here. We'll help each other out. The chat will help us out. Tune up. Boom. Shoot, this is track that we created like 3 years ago, and I ended up scraping up the demo to put on my album last year, because I just really believed in the song, and I wanted to get it out there. And this guy's a great songwriter, so all
Thanks,
props to him, dude.
We're going A minor GCF.
Sounds good, yep.
You want to kick it off?
We gotta find that note.
Yeah. And what's the first word?
Get a grip.
Yeah, get a grip. Yeah.
Right into it. 1, 2, 3.
Get a grip, check the speed that you're moving. Ain't no reason to delay. Put your loving on display. Have a look, take a trip, self-improvement. Ain't no reason to delay. Put your loving on display. Break the pattern, switch on the system. Love for all, simplest wisdom. Don't take much, best be invested. Find your heart, it's always been there. Just a fun, scream like you don't care. Got one life, no time to be wasted. Crossed my heart, took my time. Found some love, fixed my mind. Crossed my heart, I took my time. Found some love and I fixed my mind. You gotta focus on what's important. Ignore the tools doing all this phony reporting. I'm hoping they don't bust down my door while I'm recording. Got a lot to accomplish, can't have my life shortened. Taking up for the strong shit, make it real. These capitalistic thoughts got me in my field. Having trouble deciphering what's fake and real. Promoting love, I can never sign a record deal. Hoping that I don't come off the wrong way. Lose a hope, wildcats and vote, something's gotta change. At this pace, we're bound to lose the race. So get your ass up and do it, no time to waste. Crossed my heart, took my time. Found some love to fix my mind. Crossed my heart, took my time. Found some love to fix my mind. I ain't slowing down, the world ain't speeding up. Fix my mind. When it's low, I said I'll fix my mind. I ain't slowing down, the world ain't speeding up. Buying when it's low. Sell out at the stuff like that. Don't
Wait, sell out at the top.
keep playing those chords up for a sec.
Get it.
I just wanted to riff a little over it.
We could riff all day, brother.
Yo, David had the dead on. Man, David in here, he would be riffing for sure. He'd be going.
Yeah, dude.
Sick, bro.
Oh, it's always a jam playing with you, bro.
Yeah, it's been cool like sitting in here talking, but it's definitely fun like just like locking into a song, bro.
Yeah. No, music's our number one form of communication.
Yeah, we should have underscored this whole like a welcome to the Red and Sound. But what if we talk over it like welcome to the Red and Sound. Here we're gonna do a live stream. Now it turns into Alice's Restaurant country version.
I'm with it.
Oh,
Hit the country folk around here.
Well, hey, I got another segment.
Let's run it. I'm with it.
Now,
How we doing in the chat?
Dave is listened to the Dead earlier today, so that's the biggest thing I'm seeing. But I'm biased. I'm biased.
Yeah, man, they're timeless.
All right, we got a segment, and bear with me on this one. Gift time.
Ooh, here we go.
It's gift time. But Justin, I thought of the perfect gift for you, but it was too late. It was too late. But I did scrounge up something practical. And what's cool about giving you a practical gift is because you're like a practical musician. You're currently doing it. You're currently playing your guitar.
There you
like
go.
like all the time, right?
Right.
Like you're using guitars and stuff. So my practical gift today, gift time, is actually a re-gift.
Hey, no way.
Some nice phosphor coated medium Martin Cove strings.
Let's go, dude. I'm stoked. I've been needing some freshies on there, dude. My shit's been getting mad dull.
Are mediums good? They might be too heavy. You know, it depends what kind of guitar you're rocking, but medium's usually fine.
Yeah, I'm still figuring out which ones I like. I'm a noob.
Yeah, I got light mediums on that right now. I'm pretty sure I have mediums on the guitar I was playing. Light medium's cool, but sometimes I'm like, I want a little more, you know?
Gotcha.
But those are gonna sound nice.
Right on. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, you're welcome, bro. That's my favorite part of the show is gift time. And I know you'll probably be back, so I'm not gonna tell you what the big gift I want to get you is.
Ooh, damn. Sheesh.
I got one planned.
I'll be back. We'll be making lots of good stuff on here.
Yeah, just so you guys know, I definitely want this stream eventually to turn into something where it's kind of like this room is theoretically alive for the creation of art at, any time, right? So it's like the stream might be live, but you might be seeing like a studio session, figuring out all the routing between the audio interface and the digital audio workstation and the live stream. I've got a lot of stuff to figure out on that technical end, but I'd love to even like have you guys interacting in the editing of the videos and and all that sort of stuff. So
We want you guys' input. That's what it's all about.
It's all about that.
Constructive criticism. I love it.
Even just like a yo, that's cool, or like, hey, that's whack, like that. And then, as nuanced or as low key as you'd like.
Right.
But you'll have the opportunity because of consistency, because I'll be here,
That's right. Once you make a commitment to yourself, you gotta follow through. Think about the commitments you make to your boss at work or to your mom or your dad. Are you gonna go through on those? But every day you keep going back on commitments for yourself. So I think once you start having enough self-respect to just, stay through with those commitments, y'all. I think you'll see a lot of stuff in your life start to change.
Breaking news. Dun, dun, dun. This is a real-time breaking news from a text message. Breaking news. We have Tyler Lockamy on for Thursday on the live stream.
Let's go.
Heck yeah. Tyler Lockamy, him and I just acted in The Elephant Man together. He's a local filmmaker, producer. I'm getting a call here, Justin.
No worries.
One sec. Yeah, you got it.
I got y'all.
Hey, what's up?
Let's pull something out. A little cover action.
Is my ETA.
Did I say something wrong? Did you hear what I was thinking? Did I talk way too long when I told you all my feelings that night? Is it you? Is it me? Did you find somebody better? Someone who isn't me? Cause I know that I was never your type. If I can remember the lyrics. Never really your type. Yeah. Overthinking's got me drinking, messing with my head. Whoa. Tell me what you hate about me. Whatever it is, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I know I can be dramatic. Everybody say we had it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm coming to terms with a broken heart. I guess that sometimes good things fall apart. Did you say how you feel? Yes, I really did believe you. Did you fake how you feel when we part down by the river that night? That night, when we fogged up the window in your best friend's car, 'cause we couldn't leave the window down in December. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Tell me what you hate about me. Whatever it is, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I know I can be dramatic when everybody say we had it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something like that.
Yo, that was sick.
I'm bringing out covers. I need to start actually practicing though. I'm too busy making videos and shit. I never just fucking practice.
Just play, yeah.
You know?
I try and carve out time every night to just play.
Got to.
And it's hard though. One thing that can help incentivize playing is booking a good gig.
True.
Creating a set list. One thing that really helped me start just playing, maybe not even necessarily channeling the true emotion of what makes a song the best in its most metaphysical form, which I think about as conveying the emotion, right? Which is kind of why I'm so hesitant about tracking an album, right? And it's because I want to make sure that it's not just recording the notes and it's channeling the feeling, because all the best records, you can feel the heart and soul in them, right?
Yeah.
But
for sure.
book yourself a 3-hour farmers market gig and you'll play a lot, and you'll play a lot of covers probably.
Yeah. Shoot, might have to do a repeat or two.
If you can play 3 hours, no repeats. I mean, take a handful of breaks. That's what I do. But
yeah,
that's how I started playing a lot in Reading, because I play a lot for the most part. But booking those farmers market gigs where you're playing for hours,
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Then I started and then for all my gigs, that's when I started booking gigs and inviting all my friends to play.
Right.
That's the most fun. Book a gig where you have to play for hours, but also invite some friends in and have them play a song or two. And if you clear it with the venue first, they'll probably be very supportive. It's more people there, and especially if your friends have like social media presence and stuff, you could say, hey, like, look, like they're a good musician, they're gonna come and they're gonna play a song or two, and that's a really fun way to turn it more into a gathering and an event and an event rather than just come and see me play for 2 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's a good way to look at it. Are you guys planning on doing any shows at the theater soon?
I'm gonna do a album or EP release with the Jacob Akana band in like June, I think 10th or something, somewhere in there. It might be the 12th or the 14th, but that'll be cool, and we'll book some local openers.
Bet, yeah. You're flying out
That
this week?
Yeah, we're flying out next week.
Damn.
Flying to
dude.
Boston, and thanks to everybody who supported the crowdfunding campaign, because man, you've paid for us to go and be musicians
It's pretty incredible.
and like make the best music we can without having to worry about going like spending too much money that we don't have, and bringing it back and then throwing a party, and like playing those songs for you. So that's what it's all about.
For real, man.
The support, man, it's insane.
No, I can't wait to hear it. Whatever you guys cook up. Just be safe out there.
Thanks, bro. I do have you want to hear the first track that came out? I didn't record on it, but it is kind of cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see here. We've got a band playlist. It's this one. Oh, whoops. Here we go.
Yo. That's it.
Oh, it never really mattered the time. We stayed scattered, the pieces always fell back in place.
Hey, that's me.
Broken, busted, beaten, can never break the feeling in my chest that no one ever mistake. And every day I'm getting older, think the flame is getting colder. Overthinking when I'm thinking too deep. But even when I think it's over, I find I'm even closer to what I want, but I know I can't keep.
Yeah, that melody's insane.
But ain't it obvious the forces keeping
And how about this mix?
really ain't
It's soft, like it makes your ears feel good.
Right.
we let the water flow and let the feelings go. We finally cut a new line.
Yeah, we're doing. Jacob went down with the guy sitting next to him in the photo, Dan, the drummer. They went down together after we raised like a couple of $1,000, recorded the first single, brought it back, and then we ran the campaign and said, hey, this is an example of what we're going to do.
Rebounds and waiting, I'd only end up faking the hope, but start believing the
That's how
lie.
it's done for real.
And every time I try
Yeah,
another
and they're going to remaster this track to match the rest of the songs we put together. So even this won't be the final version, but it is, this is a mastered, mixed.
that's what we down.
Right on.
But ain't it obvious the forces
Yeah,
keep
dude, I'd love for you to meet Carter, our engineer, someday.
type of thing.
I just had a pre-production session with him. It was insane. I'll tell you about it, so.
Feelings go. We finally cut a new line for the swing.
Let me ride on it.
Obvious, the forces keeping us really ain't
That's the part I play in the band. I play the
Yeah.
metal rhythm.
and let the feelings go. We finally cut
Make sure y'all check that one out.
a new line,
Add it to your playlist.
Yeah, for real. If you want wedding music in your playlist, bro, this is a good place to start. I'd also recommend Bell to Beast, Danger Kitty. If you want to check out my playlist that I'll make public eventually here, it's called North State Noise. I haven't like shared it with anybody yet, but it features, you know, Belle to Beast, Cleveland Bonet, Danger Kitty, UFN, a local punk band, Self Doubt, alternative rock, same with Ghost Town, some more punk, Well Played, Jacob Akana. We got some Roger Yeager, Emerald City, who's a collaboration, Brooke Klein and Zach Zeller. We got some Chad Bushnell in there. This song, Chad Bushnell's Whiskey to Work, bro, he's got 100K streams on it. He's got a lot of listeners. He plays around the circuit.
Damn.
Brothers Reed, man, these guys absolutely slap. They're playing at the Dip next week.
For real?
So these are all Reading artists, and there's like no repeats in artists too. So everyone you listen to is gonna be different. Did I not even get you on there yet? I was like I'll get back to it probably.
That's fucked up.
We'll get you in there ASAP, bro.
That's all good.
North State
That's
Noise.
badass though.
North State Noise. That's my Spotify playlist.
Right on.
Yeah, bro. And so I just had a pre-production meeting with Carter Sanders, our engineer in Boston, and we took like these demo tracks, and we're on like a Zoom call, and he's like pulling up the stems in our demo, and we're listening to the track, and we're like adjusting it real time, like fucking with the arrangement. He's like, you know, scrapping bass tracks and like re-recording other ones, and we literally just like transformed our 3 next songs, absolutely freaking transformed them, while also maintaining. We just made them better. He's like, you know, like it's probably coming sooner here, you know, maybe we like wait to do the bridge till after the second chorus, and we're just like swap, you know, and then before you know it, we're just like, oh yeah. He's like, what about this like flangey guitar tone on the left and then this one on the right, and he's mixing them on the spot, like rough mixing them, and it already sounds incredible.
That sounds like a blast. Right on. Yeah, man. No, I'm really excited to hear what you got going on, because I know, you know, a lot of the productions we've worked on before have been, you know, just rushed for no reason, and it seems like you're really taking your time with these next few projects.
I'm taking my time, and I think a big part of taking my time has come from doing live theater, but also doing what I consider really good live theater. You know, theater is not the memorization or not the recitation of memorized lines. You know, theater as an art form, it's a very special thing. It's a gathering place where you bring people together and you experience a story, and it's up to the actors to provide that story with authenticity that you know captures the author's intent and the soul of it. Mm-hmm. And a good actor, it won't seem like they're up there giving you a performance that they've rehearsed. It's going to seem like they're alive on stage, and everything that they're doing is a direct result of what became before, and like they're reacting honestly. And with a theatrical production, we're rehearsing for like 2 months. You know, in like community theater where you're not getting paid doing it as a 9 to 5. Then you rehearse for 2 weeks, and then you have a week of production, and then you open. So you have like 3 weeks of rehearsals. Here we're lucky to have like 8 weeks of rehearsals.
Right.
When you rehearse Monday through Thursday for 3 hours a night, you know, 4 days a week for 8 weeks, and then you run a show, it's so much time, dude. Mm-hmm. And it makes me never want to rush anything ever, especially when you get to the end and it's like a product that makes people leap to their feet and applaud, and they're like, wow, you did that.
Right.
Take your time.
Take your time, yo.
Do it right. And not saying that there's a right and a wrong way, but you know, if you're listening back to your mix that you exported and there's something in it you don't like, stop listening to that mix over and over again and go in and take the time and make it right, you know?
Yeah, man. You just struck a chord with me, because I've definitely been struggling with that, just, you know, trying to just get songs put out, you know, get videos put out, when I really could just take a couple more days and sit on it and
Well, I think it's a fine blend between consistency, like holding yourself accountable to do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't post for 3 days and it's because you haven't done anything, okay, maybe you should, start posting so you can get in the habit. If you don't post for 3 days because you spent 3 days working on something that's going to hit, then you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it for sure. I want to start dialing in on some bigger projects for sure, and yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to get into the film stuff. That's my second love besides music, is video, and I'd love to make a short film here soon. But yeah, I think we're on a good path, man.
I think so too, man. I mean, step one is like talking about it, and this is a cool show because not only can we talk about it, which is an important part of the process too.
Right.
I don't want to, I spend a lot of time thinking, and usually it's like, okay, you eventually got to do it. But this is kind of cool because not only are we talking about it, but we're also like playing music and stuff.
Yeah, man. Oh, I love it. We could do anything. What do y'all want us to do, chat? Hit us up.
Let us know. And hey, if you're watching this after the fact, you're watching the full stream, and you're not with us right now, welcome. Hey, I see ya and I feel ya and I love ya. Thank you for being here. Let us know in the comments, because we'll bring Justin back for lots of stuff in the future, I'm sure.
Unless you guys hate me.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Okay, first question: do you love him or do you hate him? And then it's like a tree. If you love him, go to this next part, and if you hate him, here. So if you hate him, well, then get out of here. No. If you hate him, then he's never coming back. Because I'm gonna live for the chat.
That's right.
If you love him like I do, which I hope you do, what do you wanna see us? What do you want to see us do? What do you want to see us play? If those videos we watched, he edited them. Those songs we listened to, not the Jacob Economy band, like he mixed them, right? So it's like, this guy, we can play music, we can record stuff. We can maybe even just take this. It'd be kind of fun, bro. Can we go like live on the road in the streets recording videos and stuff, bro? That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
We might have to take it out into the field, do some field work.
Right, exactly. Let's take this thing on the road, dude. I like it. I mean, you can stream from the pocket or the device in your pocket, so.
Hey, welcome to the stream. If you're just tuning in, we're here with Justin Grace. Say hey in the chat so we can know who we're talking to, and if you want to like hear a song or something, let us know. We've been feel free to check out the stream too after it posts. We've Justin's played a couple songs. We played one together, and man, we've been reacting to some stuff. Do you want to maybe pull up another old video and watch it, or play another song or something?
Yeah, maybe we could pull up that rat race video.
Oh, sick. Yeah, that's the new one, yeah?
Yes, sir. Dropped a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, let's check it out. Okay. We're going to put this up on the screen here for you real quick.
Yeah,
The time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean?
We got to make sure it's not too loud. No, we're good.
God told me to stop running the rat race. Quit catering to some sheep with bad taste. Speak the truth, you gotta lead the youth. What's the real price?
Wait, hold on. You said Trinity County?
Yup.
Where do you shoot in, just around?
This is up at Lewiston Lake and up at the dam in between Trinity and Lewiston.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Who was shooting it? Because I watched the behind the scenes, and it was somebody that was just goofy, having a good time with you.
Yeah, Michael Mummy. Shout out to Michael. He came through for real with the shoot. But he's not gonna be able to shoot no more. I think he's moving down south for a bit. But we'll definitely be linking up with him again.
All right. Cool. Michael Mummy on the shots.
For a piece of rap fame. Devil saying better make sure your badge straight. But would you be at work if these were your last days? Gotta choose, nothing left to lose. One day all of us end up in last place. Worker bees enslaved to the economy. Positivity is an anomaly. Illuminati monopoly. In control of it all, yeah, probably. But what they can't control is my spirit. I'm giving you my heart and soul through these lyrics. I want you to feel inspired when you hear them. Swear the industry wants us to be delirious. Yo, I'm serious. First they put the fear in us. Then they gave us phones and porns to go experience a brand new world. Then came the dopamine, flooding my receptors. At first I was oblivious, but now the real world seems a little dimmer. Social anxiety getting out of hand.
What?
I don't know how he saw it, where he was going with the damn helmet on his head, but he made it happen, dude. He had it on in the car.
He was wearing a camera on his helmet?
Oh, he's wearing the rat hat.
Oh.
Yeah.
While he was, yeah. That wasn't you with the hat on? You switched it up? You switched it up?
It was his whip.
Oh, sick. Oh, got you. He wanted
Pulled it off.
Nice.
Can't blame us, we were all born sinners. CEOs of TED don't even let their own kids use them, it's that bad. But most parents use it to distract while they take a break, only thing that keeps the tears away. Little kids addicted, man, it's a shame. Could be making change, they'd rather play phone games. Karen's ready to explode like propane. Y'all be living in the past, fuck the old days. The time is now, can't slip into those old ways. Keep fighting, someday we'll be okay. God told me to stop running the rat race. Quit catering to some sheep with bad taste. Speak the truth, you gotta lead the youth. What's the real price for a piece of rap fame? Devil saying better make sure your badge straight. But would you be at work if these were your last days? Gotta choose, nothing left to lose. One day all of us end up in last place. When they say, oh, you know, shit is insecurity. Man, I swear sometimes I only so help with your maturity. Remember, life could be much worse instead of worrying about the next car, next watch, the image getting blurry. You gotta love the grind, delayed gratification, I'm right on time. Find something you love and do it every day. Anything to keep negativity out of that mind. God told me to stop running the rat race. Quit catering to some sheep with bad taste. Speak the truth, you gotta lead the youth. What's the real price for a piece of rap fame? Devil saying better make sure your badge straight. But would you be at work if these were your last days? Gotta choose, nothing left to lose. One day all of us end up in last place.
Yo, I like
It's the newest video, y'all. Go check that out.
how you brought in like was that a fire sample or was that the original audio?
That was the original audio.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Did you mix it up at all, or was it just raw original audio?
Just raw, did toss it in, but yeah, I originally wrote that song just kind of because I was going through this big like mindset change just with like how what messages I want to convey in my music, and it felt like God or the universe was telling me, stop writing about the same crap that all these other musicians are writing about, or at least the trending ones, and just stop catering to some sheep with bad taste, because the industry, as you can see in the last few years, has basically programmed everyone to be able to digest these like super just ignorant, negative, just lacking musical anything.
I think you see it in a lot of industries. You see it in music, you see it in TV, you see it in I imagine you could even see it in the theater, bro. Like, I've had people come to shows here and say, I saw the same show on Broadway and you guys did it better. Like when we did The Play That Goes Wrong. And it's like, okay, yeah, whatever. Like, okay. But there is something inherent in not just making something that hits all the right, like that hits all like the, it's weird, bro. Like, it's weird. What are some examples of like music that's doing it weird? Because there's probably a lot of like examples of people that are making music that are getting popular that are like legit, too. Like they're not just like pushing an agenda and products,
Right. And it's mainly the industry plants that you see like explode in like a month, but there's a lot of artists like Russ has been consistent for like 10 years, and he has a great message and is sharing a lot of musical information with artists, and he basically showed me how the whole record industry works just through his interviews and stuff, and so props to him. I mean, people I look up to from the past, like Rage Against the Machine, and you know, Switchfoot. That's one I grew up on. I went to church with them, but System of a Down's a good one. You know, like because that's something I've learned too with my last album is like I was a little like too in the consumer's face with my messaging, and like System of a Down, you know, they had the similar messaging, but they're like infusing it into this musical masterpiece that if you don't even listen to the lyrics, you're still gonna enjoy it, you know.
I
so
think
much.
There's some people that can get away with lyrics, but even one of my favorite new songs, did you hear Rich Men North of Richmond, Oliver Anthony?
Nah. Or that is that the viral one?
It went viral.
I think I've heard it.
You wanna like react to that really quick, or is
Yeah,
maybe it's?
I've seen a bunch of remixes too.
It's got the sound though, but it's also got the lyrics, and I think if you're gonna do that, you gotta be.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it
The
is.
guitar's fire.
Oh, it is.
Good, bro. This one-
Living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men, north of Richmond.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good example of telling it like it is with a really good melody.
It's digestible.
Feels digestible. So how did he manage to make something that's calling out the toppermost, poppermost?
Right.
Is it because it sounds like country music? Is it because it's kind of like country music? But here's the thing, if you look at the comments, you know, like in terms of like whether someone's right leaning or left leaning in like modern politics, I would consider I'm a UC Berkeley guy. I like to read Karl Marx. At least I did, you know, but I like it. And I mean it because
Right.
but I also think anybody on the far right would like this as well. And I think the only people that would be upset are like moderates who are happy with the status quo and they don't have a problem with anything.
Yeah.
I think he made a song that anybody and everybody can relate to, unless you're just perfectly complacent with how the world is. And if you're perfectly complacent with how the world is,
Open your eyes, buddy.
there's some pain out there that's unnecessary, if you ask me.
And I mean, a lot of my family gets so worried about me, like, like, you must be so stressed out all the time. You believe all this shit. It's like, no, like, you can still find your peace, you know. I find it through music and working out and creating, you know, and those things bring me so much joy, but, you know, I still can just face the fact of what I'm seeing, you know, with the government and, you know, the situations we're in. But yeah, man, no, it's definitely a good one. And I want to get more on that wave here. My next couple songs are just kind of like just about being okay being by yourself. You know, I've met so many people that are codependent, and they kind of just trap themselves into relationships that aren't benefiting them. It's holding them back at the end of the day. And so that's kind of just the message with my next couple songs, because that's what I've been through the last couple months.
It happens. Codependency happens quicker than you'd think, because it never starts that way. It starts as usually two independent people who are looking for love out there in the world, trying to be the best version of themselves. So when love shows up, they're ready. You meet a person, you fall in love, you do everything you can to impress them and take care of them, and the chances are they're doing the same because you both like each other. And codependency usually starts when, okay, now you're moving in together. Okay, now you're both getting home from work and you're like eating together. Now you're putting on a movie, and then you're going to sleep, and then you're waking up and you're going to work, and you're coming home and you're eating and you're watching a movie. And before you know it, these codependent relationships can turn into something just really comfortable, but you might not necessarily have the internal motivation to continue being the best version of yourself possible, because you've already found someone that just loves you and will take care of you, and you don't come home, you don't feel uncomfortable when you come home. And I think it's really important. I come home and cry a lot. I come home and I go, what am I gonna do? And I wouldn't recommend that to people, but it definitely keeps me moving. It keeps me going. It keeps me hungry.
Yeah, man. No, for sure. I mean, it's so easy to just get comfortable with, you know, a cuddle buddy around, but, you know, I think on your first date, you know, you gotta just figure out if you're gonna be able to build with this person, you know, because, like, none of us want to have to make money. None of us want to have to work. Like, I'm sure all of us would love to just chill, enjoy nature, and just be around each other. But the reality is we have to make money to survive and provide for our families, you know, and it just doesn't work sometimes. Even if, you know, it feels like you guys are in love, it's just sometimes it just doesn't work. So that's why, you know, I just want to focus on myself. You know, I would suggest the same thing to you, and the more you build yourself up, the, you know, more high quality of a partner you could end up with, you know. And the world's a big place out there, so just keep working on yourselves, y'all.
Hey,
we're in this together.
Real quick, we got some new people in the stream, and just want to say thank you for joining us. I got a fun little segment. It's just another piece of news. Breaking news. Yo, the breaking news is something I mentioned earlier on stream, but it's basically that my good friend Tyler Lockamy said he's free on Thursday to join in on the chat. And if you know me, you probably know Tyler, because him and I have been acting together. We were in The Play That Goes Wrong together, and man, we were just in The Elephant Man, and he's actually working on a lot of things. He said he actually kind of has an announcement that might be ready for Thursday. But one thing I know about Tyler is he's currently working on The Dresden Sun, which is probably the biggest budget movie that's been shot in Redding, California. It has to be. There's no way. And he, you know, they got stars in their movie. He has Christina Ricci, among others. And if you know, she's like Wednesday Addams. Like, come on. So that's a good piece of breaking news. Dun 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 dun. I think that's it. I think I just wanted to do a segment, and I really wanted to show off my breaking news graphic, because the last couple of days I did news. I didn't have anything for you, but now I do.
Buddy's dialed in.
You know, we cook up. We cook up.
For real.
I use Canva. Don't laugh at me. It's good. It's good.
Whatever gets the job done, man. I never learned Photoshop either. I'm slacking.
What advice would you give on booking in the Reading area? That's a really good question. And I actually have advice.
You're asking the right guy.
Well, it depends on a couple things. Booking music, yourself, other people. Is it a band? Is it solo? And do you have anything on? I've had some gigs where people ask for, send me a DM on Instagram at Daniel Isaiah Hill, and I can probably, give you some accounts to reach out to. Off the top of my head, Live Music NorCal. If you follow Live Music NorCal, it's run by Carly Jean May, and she posts like a weekly list of all the different shows in town, and that'll give you an idea of all the different venues where you could potentially play. And then of that list of venues, I can kind of give you like a quick tier list. Venues that are more accessible to up and coming musicians. I'd say places like Fratelli's, although they do have really great musicians in there too, is a cool place to sort of hop on a bill. If you're trying to book a whole show, if you have multiple artists and you can bring a package to the table and say, hey, I have a show, it features these artists, here are their links. You might be able to book a good show like that. If you're trying to hop on a bill as a solo artist, maybe being like, hey, I'm free to hop on a bill, or figure out what bands are planning shows. Live Music NorCal is a good one though. And then a couple, and just meeting people is the big thing. I remember for years I would like message the Dip trying to get my band to play, but I didn't know the guys, and we weren't even 21, so like why? But then once I started meeting people, I joined a cool band, and before I knew it, I was playing at the Dip, and I'm like, oh, this is the place in Reading that I've always wanted to play, and it happened. Jam nights at the IOF Hall, second and fourth Tuesday of the month from 6 to 8 o'clock. That's a cool place to network and meet people, and yeah, just kind of get out there, meet people, look at the resources like Live Music NorCal, figure out which venues are around town. Plenty of places to play. Farmers Market, Kelly's Pub, Luna's Fusion, Cascade Curations, Fratelli's, The Dip, the Whiskey Bar, Sweet Spot, Old City Hall, IOF Hall, local theaters. There's a lot of places to play.
Right.
But
dip your head in the scene. The first best step would just be going to a show or going to a few and trying to go around, network, and meet some people. And after the set, hey, that was a great set, man. I'd love to get your Instagram or something.
Yeah, connect on socials, follow people, like their stuff, and chances are people aren't going to be liking your stuff if you're not liking their stuff, because that's how it works. It's give and take. Right. Woody Guthrie, you always get back more than you put in. So one of my favorite people that I've only talked to like a handful of times is this dude Zach Zeller. I listen to all his music. I have like a cassette tape from 2013 in my car that I found at Temple Music, and it's so good. This Old Soul, it's my favorite song right now. And he's like always liking my stories and shit, and it just makes me feel like seen, bro. And it's like a little thing, but I respect the dude's work, and it seems like he's showing a little love to what I got going on too. So meet those people, go to the shows, and find a bill to hop on.
But don't forget about your online presence. So it's equally or even more important.
I'm not a great example. I have a small main feed online presence, but I really post a lot on Facebook. I kind of use social media as like a as like a marketing tool, and then I'll kind of use the stories a bit more as like a personal thing, so I'm not like saturating the feed, you know. And I try and keep the stories like, hey, I'm real, I'm alive, I'm here. I know I don't post all the time, but it's not because I don't care. It's just because I'm introverted and get anxious about sharing stuff sometimes.
Right. No, same. But yeah, y'all just try to connect with your audience. You know, everyone has an audience out there. It's just a matter of finding them. So just stay consistent, y'all. That's the word of the day. Don't forget it.
Oh, yeah. I thought we had a camera freeze, but we didn't. Yeah, consistency, man. That's what we brainstormed together before we started.
Yeah.
I think my first thing was like the present moment, and that's just a given because that's where we're at. Dude,
Yeah.
we're here, bro. We're in the present right now.
It feels good, dude. No, you gotta just take a step back sometimes, take a deep breath, and just say, hey, you know, all my limbs are working, my health's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit could be a lot worse, and I'm right here in a studio surrounded by guitars and one of my best friends. So, you know, shit doesn't get better than this.
Well, hey, bro, what's next? I'm looking at the clock here, 5:30. I got a dip at 6, bro. We got a half an hour. But like, what more is there to do? You got any more songs in you, bro?
I got songs.
Yeah, bro. I got songs too, but
Next time we're gonna do some editing.
yeah, we're gonna get a little more immersive. We'll start laying down tracks, and you can kind of see what like a Justin Grace editing session looks like.
Right. I'm excited to show you guys, you know, how easy it is to make a reel or, you know, YouTube short out of anything. It's real simple. We still in tune? Let's tune up.
Yeah.
What should I play, dude?
Bro, you tell me, man.
Dude. I was practicing that song all day earlier.
Oh, the new one?
And I don't even think I'm gonna put out that acoustic version because I think I sang into the mic backwards, and then once I realized it was already too late and my camera's about to die. So we'll try again. That's a part of the creative process. You know, a lot of people don't see is, you know, we'll try all day trying to make something we're super excited about and just be frustrated all day long, and it just still won't come out, and at the end of the day we have nothing, you know. And it's just that artist struggle, but then, you know, it's even more beautiful when you finally hit that and get the take you're looking for.
If you don't believe Justin, like watch like a Billie Eilish production video, like the amount of takes she does and how frustrated she gets. Like it's a common thing, but if you consider those takes practice and preparation, and when you get to the final take, you know, it's not like a bunch of failed takes, it's like a bunch of practice in order to get the take that you want. And it's hard to not have those practicing moments feel like failure when you know, if you have a deadline in your mind or whatever. But yeah, man, it can be a daunting process when you're in the studio, but
Yeah,
we make it work.
Gotta make it work, dude. This is what we're you know, born to do. Just make these tracks, dude.
All right, let's hear it, bro.
Enjoy ourselves. You want to jam with me, dude? Just some mandolin on there. Come on now.
It's not in tune. I'll get some guitar though.
Oh, there you go. I'm gonna just do another cover. Alright, this is Gone by Switchfoot. She told him that she believes in living bigger than she's living now, but her world keeps spinning backwards and upside down. Don't say so long, you're not that far gone. This could be your big chance to make up. Today will soon be gone, like yesterday is gone, like history is gone. The world keeps spinning on, you're going, gone. Like summer break is gone, like Saturday is gone. Just try to prove me wrong and pretend like you're immortal. We are not infinite, we are not permanent, nothing's immediate. We're so confident in our accomplishments. Look at our decadence. Gone like Frank Sinatra, like Elvis and his mom, like Al Pacino's cash. Nothing lasts in this life. My high school dreams are gone, my childhood streets are gone. Life is a day that doesn't last for long. Life is more than money, time was never money, time was never cash. Life is still more than girls, life is more than $100 bills and Moto Tom thrills. Life is more than fame and rock and roll and thrills. All the riches of a teen end up in wills. We got information in the information age, but do we know what life is outside of our convenient Lexus cages? She said, he said, live like no tomorrow. Every moment that we borrow brings us closer to the God who's not short of cash. Hey Bono, I'm glad you asked. Life is still worth living. Life is still worth living. Life is more than we are. There you go, dude. Today'll soon be gone, so stop wasting time, alright? After you get off this live stream, you're gonna pull out the notepad and say, hey, this is where I want to be in a year, and this is how I'm gonna get there. And right in between, you're gonna write the word that's right here. Consistency, alright?
Oh, hey,
Stop
yo,
playing around.
don't listen to this guy. Stick with me. Stay with me. Don't go.
Stay and watch the last 3 episodes.
Don't go. Yeah, go back. Watch all those. No, I'll try and piece together a little recap video of my favorite moments from the first 4 days, and we'll see how that turns out. I might do a little editing on stream on Sunday. Sunday. Oh, I do have actually news. But we'll stay on this camera. But we will give you
Breaking news.
Sorry, wait, do it again. Wait, hold on. Wait, do it again.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Sunday, my Sunday stream, 9 a.m. to 12. 9 a.m. to 12ish. Daniel's gonna learn how to sew.
Big bet.
Sewing Sunday. Sewing Sunday is what I'm calling it. And I'm actually really hyped because I have a sewing project I'm working on, like a green pullover hoodie thing that has like a patch on it that is covering a hole, but I'm gonna like start putting a lot of patches on it. So I have 3 patches to start, and we're gonna try and get 1, if not 2, if not 3 patches on there. And we'll listen to some music. Maybe we can actually get like my friend Sky to call in and DJ for us for a bit from Washington. But that's the breaking news is I'm gonna learn how to sew on Sunday. Sewing Sunday. Join me for Daniel's church.
There you go. I'll be there. In the chat. I'm dropping new garden videos every Sunday. 1 garden video a week.
Hey, that's like your most viral video right now.
That's what the people want. Any content creators out there, just you gotta realize that people are looking at these videos to get some sort of value in their life, And so if you're just like, hey, I make music, look at me, unless that song is really, giving them that much value, they're not gonna follow through. But if you can figure out some niche of something you're interested in, a hobby like sewing or gardening, or it's just something that a lot of people can relate with, you know, just that's really the move. And I've seen a huge, a lot of progress since I made that mindset shift.
Sorry about that, Stan, bro. I'll work on that.
It's all good.
And no pop filter. Sorry about that, bro.
We all start somewhere, all right? But, you know, for a long time, I told myself I can't start yet. I don't have the equipment, or I would always let the equipment hold me back. But, you know, they got 14-year-old rappers going viral with recording their voice on BandLab on their phone through a headphone, you know, a little AirPod mic. You know, like, that ain't no damn excuse. You know, we're blessed with the equipment we have. I try to let that motivate me, you know. If I'm just sitting there feeling sorry for myself, like, look at my $1,000 camera and I'm like, why is that thing just sitting there? Why am I not using that thing, dude?
That's why I started this, bro. That's why I was like, I wanted this studio to be used the day that I hands-on editing tutorial would be really cool. We missed that one.
Bet. Sounds good.
Sick, bro. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. Literally, I will do it for you.
That's right.
Because guess what? Someone else want to see? Anybody else want to see something else? Get in the chat. Let us know. Leave a comment what you want to see.
That's right.
And we'll bring Justin back, and you'll see just that.
Exactly.
We're gonna give you what you want.
All you gotta do is tap in. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all sticking around today. It's been a blast. You know, I'm really proud of this guy. It's his first week, you know, with the live stream. I know it's probably a lot to get used to, but I'm sure next week is gonna feel even more easy, and
yeah, dude,
just get right into the groove.
I'm really excited. The way my schedule works, I have Sundays and Mondays off. So Sunday, I'm going to do that Sunday sewing stream, wake up with a cup of coffee, learn how to sew, try and get at least like one patch on this sweater thing. And I think some of them are even like iron on, but I'm not going to iron them. I'm using a needle and thread. I'm just going to learn how to loop it through and make it look cool. So we're going to sew. But then Sunday evening, I mean, I'll have to look at my calendar, but I'm pretty sure, like in theory, I have Sundays and Mondays off, which gives me a lot of time to prep for Monday night stream. Which, so you know, there'll be something new. There'll be something new for you. There always is. Today you got the news graphic, and you got Justin. I mean, like that's 2 new things.
What's up? I like it.
I don't know if you guys noticed. You probably didn't, but we got an extra heart today. And I'm going to chalk that one up to Delaney coming over yesterday and just being the best. So we're up to 9 hearts. I think after Justin, we're going to be at 10 out of 10 hearts.
There we go.
I think we're getting up to 10 hearts today, bro.
I still got a chance to fuck it up.
Never mind.
But yeah, Delaney was great. Make sure y'all check out yesterday's episode. Girl can belt.
Yeah.
Might have to get her on the remix.
Shoot,
breakup
man.
song.
Gotta get her on literally anything if you can.
For sure.
If you can. Well, shoot, bro. Any final words before we peace out?
Final words, yeah, man. I got all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somewhere in there. But yeah, y'all, Justin Grace here. You know, we're trying to release one song every month this year. Consistency's been my biggest downfall. Even though I have put out, you know, a lot of music in the last couple years, I just go like 6 months at a time where I'm just like I just don't have my head in the game. You know, I just let it all slip away because I'm focused on something else. But I feel like everything just kind of fell into place this year, and I'm really stoked to keep it coming for you guys. And the love I've been getting already has been awesome. So I'm super stoked to keep going, keep building from here. And you know, Danny and I are gonna be working on a lot of stuff together. maybe we'll be putting out another track here soon.
Yeah, bro.
Cook something up, but
If it's snowing tonight and you're not going home, we're probably gonna cook up something tonight.
yeah, big old storm coming through. But it's gorgeous outside right now. Shout out to Reading, perfect weather.
Shout out Reading. Hey, you want to open that blind really quick, bro?
Yeah.
It's one way or the other. Yeah. That first one.
Have the chat rate my ass.
Yeah, wait, no. Yeah. Pull down. I'm one of them on the closer one. Yeah, that one. Oh, dude, this is really funny, bro. Yeah, you can't really see it. I was hoping you'd get some of these blue skies and clouds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Well,
Did
shoot.
the chat rate my ass?
Ass rate in the chat. Well, this guy's still talking about the hands-on editing tutorial. Maybe that's what he's talking about, hands on your ass. Yeah.
There you go.
Yo, thanks for popping into the stream, guys. Hey, and thank you for the hearts. We appreciate it. We're about ready to sign off, but the full video will be available to stream like right after we close out of this.
Run it back.
You've been listening to the Reading Sound, a live stream podcast by me, Daniel Hill. Our upcoming guest list is going to shift. Nobody for Monday yet, and I might just run it solo. But I also might find somebody Tuesday. Dawn Potter, Grateful Dawn and Daniel Hill react to an album by the Grateful Dead. Wednesday, Cheyenne Hera, local actress, artist, musician, funniest person on the planet. Her and I are going to sit down and talk. And then Thursday, not necessarily confirmed, but Tyler Lockamy said he has to leave at 6. But so that'll be an early Thursday stream. Maybe 4 to 5:30, and him and I are going to probably chat Elephant Man, theater in general, film, movies, his upcoming projects, and we'll probably talk music too. Maybe I'll play a song on Thursday. Tyler has a song that I play that he really likes. I'm going to ask him to bring a cajon, and we'll do a little acoustic jamming because he's also a drummer.
Nice.
So that's next week. Oh, and then tune in Sunday at 9:00 for Sewing Sunday, where I'm gonna learn how to hand sew, and I'd love for you guys to be in the chat to help me out. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna be watching YouTube videos, or maybe I can get a guest in to help me sew. But much love to you all. Thank you for tuning in, and we will
Chase your dreams.
We will see you. We'll see you next time on the Reading Sound.
Thanks for having me, man.
This was Justin Grace.
Chase your dreams. Stop sleeping on yourself.
All right, now we wave goodbye.
Bye. See you next time.
God told me to stop running the rat race. Quit catering to some sheep with bad taste. Speak the truth, you gotta lead the youth. What's the real price for a piece of rap fame? Devil saying better make sure you're bad straight. But would you be at work if these were your last days? Gotta choose, nothing left to lose. One day all of us end up in last place. Worker bees enslaved to the economy. Positivity is an anomaly. Illuminati monopoly. In control of it all, yeah, probably. But what they can't control is my spirit. I'm giving you my heart and soul through these lyrics. I want you to feel inspired when you hear them. Swear the industry wants us to be delirious. Yo, I'm serious. First they put the fear in us, then they gave us phones and porn to go experience a brand new world. Then came the dopamine, flooding my receptors. At first I was oblivious, but now the real world seems a little dimmer. Social anxiety getting out of hand, can't blame us, we were all born sinners. CEOs of tech don't even let their own kids use them, it's that bad. But most parents use it to distract while they take a break, only thing that keeps the tears away.